Yo, what's the haps, everybody? PK here, and today I'm bringing you guys a video thanking you guys for getting me to 100 subscribers, and this is actually a 100 plus on Turbine using the Chicken on Ground War. It's a 135 and 2 gameplay, so hopefully you guys enjoy. But today's topic is really about next-gen consoles, and in my opinion, why you should not get a next-gen console right now. And if you already have one, you can't really do anything about it, so you know, whatever, but these are kind of the reasons why I think you should wait. And before I go on, I just want to say that I really do get why people bought it day one at launch. It's new. We haven't had a new console in 7-8 years, or a new console generation, I should say. I really wanted a PS4 at launch. Like, I was like a little puppy about to pee, but he had to wait till he was let out. I was ready to explode, and Sony, my master, said, no, you gotta wait a little. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever you want to think, something came up, and I actually spent all of my money, so I had no more, so I couldn't get the PS4. Then a couple months later, I managed to get some more, and in January, when I was going to buy the PS4, I kind of had a realization, thanks to a friend of mine, that probably it's not the best idea to get a PS4. It's better to go with an HD PVR, and thank goodness I did, because I really like YouTube, and you know, thanks again for 100 subs, but I don't want to get into the mushy gushy stuff, you know. Anyways, the people that I know who bought a next-gen console say it's pretty much collecting dust right now, or it's like an overclocked PS3 or an overclocked Xbox. It's pretty much the same thing. I know Titanfall came out, but if you don't like Titanfall, really, what are you gonna do? Nothing, really. That's kind of the number one reason right now. That's the number one reason why, is because there's no games out there, and there aren't too many, really, for both consoles, not just PS4 or not just Xbox One. Name right now in the comments 5 games for PS4 and Xbox One that come to your head. No Google searching like Plants vs. Zombies PS4 edition or some bullshit. I'm talking about actual AAA games. It's pretty hard, huh? On PS4 you have Killzone and on Xbox One you have Dead Rising 3 and you have Titanfall. And that's it, really. I mean, you have Call of Duty on both, but I mean, let's go real here. Anyways, that's 3 games for both consoles in 4 months. And there's a couple of free-to-play games on PS4 that, like, you know, that you could probably play, but I'm talking about full AAA games. It's like when the Wii U came out and the only launch title game was Wipeout HD Edition from the ABC Family Network. It was terrible, by the way. Anyways, reason number 2 is that 2nd gen beats the 1st gen. What I mean by that is that I got the PS3 2 years after release, and it's when Battlefield Bad Company 2 just came out, which, by the way, is my favorite first-person shooter on PS3. It was my first next-gen game, my first online game, and overall it was just awesome. Anyways, my point is that I got the PS3 120GB slim, and from what I put together, it was pretty much better than the original in every way, except the fact that it couldn't play PS2 games. Sad face. Anyways, what I'm trying to say here is that when the new consoles come out, they usually have bugs. Like for the Xbox, it was a red ring of death, which when Xbox 360 came out was a huge problem. It was enormous. People were always talking about how they have to get 2 or 3 Xboxes, not at a time. You know, it's not like Walmart where you get 2 Xboxes in bulk or something, like you get gallons of milk. But you know what I'm talking about. And usually with each successive generation of you know, the same console, they fix things like that. Like the newest PS3 version, I know has 500 gigabytes of you know, hard drive space, which is 4 times bigger than mine. That's huge. That's amazing. And I'm sure that the PS4 and the Xbox Ones have problems that most of you probably don't even know about, honestly, because it's probably small things that you just don't know, because you know, it's a new generation of consoles. It's only been out for 4 months. Not too many people know absolutely everything about the consoles. So in the next generation, they might fix a lot of that stuff, and they just make it overall much better. Usually a lot slimmer, a lot nicer looking. Not to say that they're not nice looking consoles right now, but you know. Finally, kind of my last reason is online play, and in all honesty, from what I've seen, online play is kind of just a bit weak, and I mean weak in like it's just not as strong as current generation consoles. And Ghosts on PS4 and Xbox One reaches from somewhere 20,000 players, or from 20,000 players to around 40,000, which is really bad for Call of Duty. Like in general, it's pretty decent, but in terms of Call of Duty, that's pretty bad. So when you consider that, let's say like most people play TDM. Let's say you have like 8,000 people in TDM, which normally is somewhere around 30,000 or something like that. So 3 times the amount. I don't know. So just imagine though, when other games start coming out and kind of Call of Duty starts kind of getting its fan base kind of sucked out slowly. Like, you know, a good example would be Titanfall. Titanfall just came out, and I'm sure it grabbed some Xbox One and Xbox 360. You know, well, more specifically Xbox One fan base probably took it. So there's less people. So online play is kind of weak, and the community is going to shrink, or it's just non-existent for some of the games out there right now. And well, since I'm kind of saying this like a persuasive essay, I'm just going to throw a conclusion at you guys. So pretty much to sum this all up, if you want a next-gen console, wait until the 2nd generation comes out. Wait for some of the newer and better games that come out that are specifically, I can't stress that enough, specifically made for the next generation, and not just PS3 games that they made for PS4 with kind of better graphics. And also just wait it out until the next generation kind of, you know, forces itself, or not forces itself, but wait till the next generation has a newer generation that's sleeker and just all the more better. And you know, by the time, let's say that happens in about a year, maybe even November, a year after the Xbox and PS4 have come out, more people by then are gonna have more money to justify getting the PS4 and Xbox. And then at the same time, it's been out for a while, so people are gonna wanna buy it. It's probably some prices are gonna go down. There's gonna be some sweet ass bundles like PS4 comes with this, or Xbox One comes with this, and all in all, it'll be much better. But then again, that's just my opinion though. You guys don't have to listen to me. You guys can watch this and go, you know what, fuck you PK, I'm gonna go get a new console right fucking now. In that case, you guys should buy me one too. I mean, that doesn't mean I don't want a new console. I'm just saying that I'd rather wait it out a bit. So that's kind of just been the ramblings of one man. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Like I said, this was 135 and 2. So later, guys.